Hi there, folks. My name's NovaWin24, and welcome to the NovaWrap, your one-stop location for your simulation release news and goings-on from the week that was. So here we are on Sunday, the 15th of May, 2022, for another action-packed episode full of releases. And let's get started with the, I was going to call it the elephant in the room, but it's not really. But probably the most famous release for Microsoft Flight Simulator since the sim itself, with the release from PMDG of the release of their 737-700 for the sim of the hour. Now, this represents the first of a line of series of the F737 variants that PMDG will be bringing to the sim. And as I said, leading the charge with the 700, and later on including the 600 and 900. Now, this particular rendition of the aircraft gives us an highly detailed model of the aircraft, both interior and exterior in terms of physical modeling, as well as customized system simulation throughout the aircraft. Now, includes various different versions of the aircraft as well. Includes both the passenger configuration, the Boeing business jet configuration, as well as the convertible freighter variant as well. So you're getting quite a bit of bang for your buck for this one. Now, I'm not a PMDG user myself, so I'm not 100% sure if that's how they've done the releases previously, but I got to see that we've got a number of the variations of the 737-700 in this pack. Now includes this is not just a straight port over of their previous release of this for legacy sims. This is a ground up rebuild and redesign of the aircraft, featuring fully featured failures simulations, covering nearly all of the quick reference guide scenarios, as well as real world mean time to failure simulation model for persistent state of your aircraft. Supports a built-in integration with SimBrief, various different LED and incandescent lighting packages for your interiors. Includes various animations, including all external major doors. And service access panels are accessible and animated, and a variety in the differences of the model are not just limited to the external model. They do also incorporate differences with the flight model, as well as different variations of the virtual cockpit model as well. So there is a lot going on with this aircraft. Includes the PMDG team have also released a number of YouTube videos to support new PMDG 737 pilots and getting the most out of their 737 experience. Now, if you want to pick this one up and add this one to your simulation collection, you can pick this one up directly from PMDG for $70 US, which, by the way, is an early adopter price. So the team have advised that when the next variation of the aircraft comes out, i.e. the 737-600, the price will increase to the standard default price, which will be $75 US. So if you are a fan of the 737-700, definitely look at picking it up now. If you are an Xbox aviator, or looking at purchasing it through the Microsoft Flight Simulator in-sim marketplace, the team at PMDG have confirmed that they will be releasing for both Xbox and via the in-sim marketplace for PC users. However, there is no defined roadmap and no defined time frame of when that will be happening. I'm guessing that probably has something to do with the few lessons that they've learned from the release of their DC6 via those channels, but we shall look forward to seeing that in the future. And it also comes, by the way, just a point to note as well, if you are looking for your liveries for the aircraft, there are a number of liveries that are available via the PMDG Global Operations Center, which is essentially their tool for updating the aircraft and managing various other features of the aircraft. It also allows for updates to the aircraft to be received by you on your sim. It's also how you install and remove liveries, so just bear that in mind when adding your liveries to your sim. But as I said, if you're looking to pick this one up now, pick this up for $70 US or your original equivalent, available now from PMDG. Continuing on with aircraft releases for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and actually a release from last week that I missed with last week's news videos, as was a release from the team over at Black Box Simulations, a release of their BN2A Mark III Tri-Islander. Now, this is an aircraft that, by their own description, is the most efficient converter of fuel to noise since the Titan rocket. It's a fascinating aircraft, it really is. So this is a piston-engined aircraft, and it was a variation of the original Islander, Britten-Norman Islander aircraft, which is a twin-engined STOL aircraft designed to sort of operate in short, rough, and unprepared strips, or limited prepared strips that they still serve to this day on various short inter-island routes throughout the United Kingdom. The Trilander was their sort of aim of sort of giving this a bit more range, a bit more power, and give some options available to users of the aircraft. So it's known for its STOL capabilities, with less than 2,000 feet of runway needed for its departure, with less than 1,500 feet available for its arrivals. Fairly slow cruise speed, though it has a very minimal service ceiling of 13,000 feet. So as I said, it's an interesting aircraft. It looks absolutely horrific, but at the same time is incredibly adorable with its interesting characteristics. So this aircraft comes to us from the team over at, as I said, from Black Box Simulations, giving us a highly detailed and accurate exterior and interior model for the aircraft, with 4 different variations of the BN2A Mark III. You get the Dash 1, which is the original short nose, the Dash 2, which is the long nose variant, in both two-bladed and three-bladed propeller options, as well as a cargo variant included with this release as well. It includes basic analog cockpit gauges for the aircraft, because that's how it was designed from the factory. However, it do have the option of an upgraded glass cockpit variation, including support for Aspen, EFIS, and primary flight display and HSI systems. It comes with a customized sound pack, fully compliant with the Sims WWise requirements, with a custom-coded authentic fuel, hydraulic and electrical systems, including support for the tip tank fuel transfer systems with the different pumps. A variety of ground services and animations are also included with the release, and giving a pretty damn impressive release overall. And if you want to add this one to your collection, you can pick this one up for $31 US, or your original equivalent, available now from Black Box Simulations. Continuing on with releases for Microsoft Flight Simulator, now moving into scenery releases. The team over at Orbix released their latest airport release this week, release of Podgorica Airport in the Balkan country of Montenegro. This is an interesting little airport here, just a single runway ops here for the airport, and it is a home for a variety of regional and international airlines, as well as some general aviation. The airport is designed and given to us in authentic detail, with all airport buildings modelled and the layout as it appears in 2022, with custom ground poly, all the usual high-quality textures that we've expected, including support for weather-influenced ground poly. So if the weather is wet, so too will your ground. Includes all airport buildings modelled in both the externals, and also the main terminal has its interior modelled as well. Custom ground markings supporting the airport as it appears in real life. Now, if you wanted to pick this one up and add this one to your collection, you can pick this one up for $13 US, or your original equivalent, available now from Orbix Direct. Moving on to releases, this time from the team from Hungary VFR. So this week, the release of their Landmarks Hungary pack. So this is a fairly decent sized pack, this one, giving a number of sceneries, giving us scenery covering the cities of pretty much the whole of Hungary, actually, including the Budapest city, Lake Balaton, Debrecen, Kecskemet, Szeged, Pécs, as well as a number of airports throughout this country as well. Overall, like it's got some pretty quirky things here as well. Like you sort of cut the usual things you expect, more like train yards and power stations, but it gives it all the major bridges throughout Hungary as well, with a couple of cool, quirky little inclusions with this release. And the team, as I said, the team from Hungary VFR are prepared to release this one. They'll be increasing and expanding this as time progresses, and they've offered this to the community for free. So if you want to pick this one up, you can pick this one up directly from Orbix Direct, available now for free. Moving out of Microsoft Flight Simulator and moving to the world of X-Plane 11 now, the team over at Boundless Simulations released their rendition of Dublin Airport for X-Plane 11. So this gives us a highly detailed rendition of the airport with all airport buildings modelled in your usual 4K PBR textures, your usual fun stuff, and the airport, all airport buildings modelled and airport layout accurate as it appears in August of 2021. Includes all airport buildings, includes the major terminals, includes some partial terminal interiors for when you're at the gate, custom 3D grass and 3D trees used out throughout the scenery, with fully customized road traffic and airport ground traffic, with optional PBR textured static aircraft airside as well. Includes full support for traffic global compatibility as well as support for SAM jetways. And if you want to pick this one up and add this one to your collection, you can pick this one up for $25 or your regional equivalent, available now from Boundless Simulations. Moving out of the flight simulation world, moving into the world of the permanent way now, the team over at High Iron Simulations released their latest scenario pack for Train Simulator Classic, release of the second in their CSX scenario packs. So this one gives you 10 new career scenarios to test your mettle for pulling various cargo options for the railroad giant CSX across a variety of terrains. It gives you some options there going through various parts of North America. Not really much else to say about this one, but there is a stack of additional add-ons that you must have in your library in order to make full use of the scenario pack. And if you want to pick this one up and add this one to your collection, you can pick this one up for $10 or your original equivalent, available now from Steam. And finally, rounding out the NovaWrap for this week, we come to the from the permanent way onto the asphalt with the team over at Master Switch Studios releasing their latest bus pack for OMSI 2 with the release of the Masterbus Veeling Pack. So this gives us a variety of different versions of the standard heavy-duty bus used throughout the UK. It's focusing on the Gen 3 variation of the bus. Includes a number of the Veeling 2 and Veeling 3 options across different lengths and different engine and powertrain options, giving you 9 different variations in total. As well as giving highly accurate detail of 3D model, both internally and externally. Also includes realistic operation of each variant, including a fully interactable dashboard screen for each option, as well as a fully supported and designed and accurate ticketing machine. And if you want to add this one to your collection, you pick this one up for $15 or your original equivalent, available now on Steam. And with that, folks, that does now round out the NovaWrap for this week. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, as always, to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed these videos and want to see more. And of course, as always, you can catch up with me and all the things I'm up to between videos by following me on Facebook and on Twitter and on Twitch. Just search NovaWrap24. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, safe skies to all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.